Hi everyone, this is Anjul Pathak and welcome to my channel. Today we will be seeing the difference between date part and date value. So let's dive in. I'll open the Tableau public software and connect to the Excel dataset, which is Superstore. Superstore dataset is readily available on internet. I'll use the orders table. Okay. Now once I'm here. Now first thing, whenever the data type is a date, you will see a calendar icon being displayed here. Okay, this tells us that it's a date field. In case if your data field has time information also, then this icon will be displayed as calendar and a small clock. Okay, and in case you want your date field which has time to be displayed as only date and there should not be any time information, then you can just change this date and time data type to date. Okay, this is a very useful thing. Then let's drag this order date here in rows, and what you see is by default Tableau uh, displays the date rolled up to year, and this is blue in color. So this is basically blue in color, so discrete and discrete. So it has headers being displayed here. If you see, this is a header, year of order date. And what another thing is that you see a plus sign over here, so it's clickable. You can basically increase the level of detail over here to year, quarter, month, day, and so on. Okay, so this was okay. Another thing is that when you are using the date field, what you can do is just right click and drag this field, and on Mac you can press the option button and drag this field, so you get a pop-up, and here you can select how to display your date field. So you can display it as an exact date by using first two functions, either continuous or discrete. Then you have the variety of options for date part, and here as a date value. So I'll select for now as order date discrete. So it will display the exact date value in discrete form. So you see all the date values in my table are being displayed as discrete form. And if I want to change the display format, then what I can do is just go here, right click, go to default properties, and on date format. So using this option, you can change the date format being displayed. Let me click this. I can go to custom and say I want it to be displayed as DDMM and YYY. So it will display this date as 03-JAN January-2014. See, so 03 JAN for January and 2014. So this way you can change the display format. Once again, right click, default properties, date format. From here you can change the display format. Okay, now let me clear the view, and let me again drag the order date over here and sales over here. Now you see, click here, right click here, and you can see there are two set of options: year, quarter, month, day here, year, quarter, month, week, number, day here. Now this first set of options is nothing but your date part options. Okay, date part basically is an individual piece of information that helps in making a date, and this second set is nothing but date value. So it is always with respect to time, and it will always follow a chronological order. So date part by default is discrete and blue in color. So the pill is blue basically. As you can see here, this is blue, and by default it is a part of date part. Okay, date part is selected over here, and date value by default are continuous in nature, and so the pill will be green in color. Although we can always toggle this. So, and we also have option for discrete and continuous here. We will explore this also. Okay. Now in this date part, this plus sign you see here, so we can just click on this and keep drilling down, right? So it will drill down till the last available option in your field. So we don't have time information, so that's why it's limited to day. Otherwise, we would have got time information also, hour, minute, second. Okay. Now the best part of date part is that we can remove any of these fields. So if I don't want quarter, I can remove this field. If I don't want day, I can remove this field. So I'm left with year and month. So if you see, year is the first fill, right? So we have year over here, and for each year, I mean within each year, we will have all the months. So you see month over here. So within 2014, all the months. Within 15, all the months. Within 16, all the months, and within 17, all the months. Now, what if I want to change the order? I want all the years within each month. I can just simply swap this. Now, what you see? Within January, I have data for all the years. Within February, I have data for all the years. And this is basically called as cycle plot. So cycle plot helps you to visualize trends. So trends within your seasonal data. So like how each year's January has been, we can see the trend for each year's January, for each year's February, likewise. We are able to monitor the trend using the cycle plots. So date part helps in building cycle plots. Okay, and let's remove the year. So what here we see is the month date part is being displayed and sum of sales for each of the months. So when we say January month sales, so this is cumulative sales for all the 4 years, 2014, 15, 16, 17, which we have in our data, and likewise for each of these months. Okay, and but say still we want to introduce year as a level of detail in the visualization. So what we can do is drop it in color. So you will see year by default year date part has been added to color, and we can see four different lines, one with each year. I mean 14, 15, 16, 17, and this is for all the months. So using the year and month date part, we are able to display the line chart for sum of sales for each of the 4 years. Now let's go to the date value. Okay, again just right click on this blue pill, select the year from the second option. This is date value option. So when I click this, just notice what happens. You'll see that the graph has extended a little bit. Now this is an axis. If you click here, right click, then you'll see edit axis. So this has been converted to axis. And here if you see, this is now a continuous field. So green in color. Okay. And there's a small plus sign over here. So let's click that. Now you can see, though the data has expanded, but we do not get any additional fill, right? But we get now quarter data in chronological order with respect to time, and the graph has become busier now. Now again if we click on this, now month data for all the years is being displayed. So the graph gets busier and busier, and it is following the chronological order. Okay, likewise again for week, again for day. So this way the date value behaves. Okay, we can also convert the this date value which is being displayed as continuous to discrete. Just see what happens. Okay, now you will notice that the axis has been replaced. It's replaced by the discrete values, right? And the pill has become blue in color. Although it's a still date value, that's why you see all the available dates over, right? Month by month. Same way, what we can do is here, let's say, yeah, this is a discrete date part, right? What we can do is convert this to continuous. Notice what happens. Now quickly it has converted this to axis. Okay, so 1 to 12 months, and this extra padding is there for 13 and 0. And here if you see, the pill has become green and continuous in nature, but it is still a date part. So it has assigned the numeric values to each of the months and then converted the numeric values to an axis. So let's quickly sum up the differences between date part and date value. So date part by default is discrete, and so it will always have a blue pill, and it will have headers. And date value by default will be continuous, and so it will be represented by green color, and it will have an axis. Date part will always have multiple pills. So if you see, if we drill down here, it will generate quarter and then month and so on. Whereas date value will always have a single pill over here, and date part will have independent pills. So as showed earlier, we can remove any of the pills but still have the visualization without any distortion. And in date value, whenever you try to drill down, it will not produce any further pills. It will just update the existing pill only, and it will always have the values in chronological order, and it will not be any independent pills, right? So these were the differences between date value and date part. Hope you found this video useful. So thank you for your time, and thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button and please subscribe to my